All right, wrestling fans, we're back at the WWN Training Center for another action-packed episode of Proving Ground. I'm Big Slowhand, and over here by my side, returning after a little bit of an absence, is the one and only Donnie Harris Jr. What's going on, Donnie? Where you been?
Well, it's about time y'all had me back. Nice to be back in the pilot seat. And Dick, you're going to make a good co-pilot. Well, why don't you just settle down, let me do how things... By the way, man, where's my butt cushion? You know my fanny gets sore on these plastic seats.
You know, I don't remember hearing that in the production meeting.
It was in the email I sent the manager. Never mind. Right now, Andrew Mitchell and Zykiris going up against a very unique tandem, Little J and Boone the Gator King.
That's right, no longer even better together. These gentlemen have dropped that moniker. They are going to go on their own name, on their own reputation. And it's been kind of a rough month for these two gentlemen. And they got a big problem tonight with Boone the Gator King and Little J. In fact, there they are coming down to the ring right now. What do you think of that alligator head there, Donnie?
Well, I will say this. Boone the Gator King is as nasty and as brutish as Little J is short.
Wow, that was good commentary there, Donnie Harris Jr.
Well, I've been doing it for a while, man.
I know, apparently you've been going around the state of Florida, up into Georgia and Alabama, getting a lot of experience, young sir.
Well, yeah, definitely. I'm not just going to sit here at in this booth and just do it with you. I'm going to spread my talent around. But anyways, the bell is rung, and here we go. The Cowboy Kid, Andrew Mitchell, going up against Little J. This crowd clapping already, being led by Little J.
That's right, the living legend, Little J, and Boone the Gator King have a very good win-loss record. Oh.
What the? That's some good dancing there by the Cowboy Kid.
I don't know if that was a good dance, but that was a good clothesline by Little J.
Cowboy Kid doesn't know what to do. Normally, he's the shorter man in a match.
Nice.
That's sending flying, tagging in the bigger man, and now the even bigger man, Boone the Gator King, stepping in.
Oh, I'm getting ready for this type of matchup right here. You got to be careful about the aerial maneuvers. It's like Zykiris. And then Boone... Say, go on there, Donnie.
Two brutes locking horns right now. Gator King getting the best of it, going behind. Picking Zykiris up, bouncing him down to the ground. They felt that two counties over.
That power shining through from Boone the Gator King, showing his smarts in that ring.
Oh! Double clothesline from the Gator King onto Andrew Mitchell and Zach. Zach rolling to the outside, probably a smart decision, but leaving Andrew in there all alone.
What an incredible start to this show tonight. We got 3 title matches going on. We have a lot of madness going here in Proving Ground. Coming off the heels of Battle of the Brave, coming off FIP Heatstroke, even Bert's Rockin' Wrestling. Things have been going crazy here in Proving Ground.
Did you get all the plugs in there?
I'll get some more in as we go along. Oh!
I can't believe that. Little J tripped all on his own.
Behind the back, a gentleman jib brag. I think it was a little trip by Zykiris, but it has worked.
I didn't see anything.
You may want to check out on the monitor a little bit there.
I didn't see nothing. Anyway, going for the pinfall attempt. They're showing no respect. Just 1 foot there. Going for a pin attempt again. Now tagging in Zykiris.
And right now, a little bit more aggression by these two. I do like that. Now they've dropped the whole even better together thing. They seem to be a little bit more in sync than they have in past weeks here in Proving Ground.
They've dropped the moniker. It's weighing them down. You know, they were trying to live up to something that they couldn't. But here, right now, getting a victory here, possibly. Little J far and away from his partner, Boone the Gator King.
Victory here would definitely boost up their chances here on the tag team ladder for the ACW Tag Team Championship.
Andrew and Zach, not too many key wins that I'm aware of. Last time I was here, they lost, as a matter of fact. But, you know, a win here against Little J and Boone the Gator King, as you said, will start propelling them back up the ladder.
Well, they are
this crowd chanting for Gator King. Suplex from Zach now.
Definitely isolated Little J in that ring. Nice elbow by Andrew Mitchell. Goes for the cover. Oh, does not get the 3. Little J, one of the toughest wrestlers to pin here at Proving Ground.
Don't let that small size fool you. That is a dense package, and it can take a lot of damage. Case in point right here. Cowboy Kid putting the boots to Little J.
Oh, vicious.
This crowd showing him no respect.
Well, it's not. I don't know if it's that's a disrespect of Andrew Mitchell and Zykiris. Just that Little J is so popular here in Port Richey, Florida. No matter where he goes, that they're just going to cheer him no matter what.
Right now, not too popular with Zykiris.
Oh, no.
Zacharias doing some moves there. Oh! Backflip onto Little J. No!
He kicked out of one. How did he do that?
How did Little J kick out of that? I don't know. Now's not the time to jaw jack with the referee. Matter of fact, the time is now. Little J needs to get back up and tag team in Boone. Andrew Mitchell not going to let that happen.
Well, that was the one smart thing there by Zacharias. By distracting gentleman Jim Bragg, allowed Andrew Mitchell to get that kick in there, the cowboy kick, and still having that 2-on-1 advantage in this match.
Zacharias now tagging in the cowboy kid, Andrew Mitchell, now legal in this matchup. But I think, wait a minute, what are we going here? Great tag team maneuver from Andrew and Zach. Not enough. And you see we go back to that. Little J, very dense package, takes a lot of damage, kicked out at one after all that.
It's a lot of dancing out of these two gentlemen tonight. I think Zacharias has been teaching Ori Mitchell some new moves.
This crowd chanting for Gator King. Gator King's ready to get tagged in. Little J, though, still a little too far away. Wait a minute. Little J mounting a little bit of offense onto Andrew Mitchell. Andrew Mitchell down to one knee. Jay bouncing off the ropes.
Oh!
Vicious clothesline. Lariat there from Andrew Mitchell, hooking the leg. No!
He still kicks out at one. That is amazing. I don't know I'd say I'm about to agree with you, Donnie Harris. I don't know what it's going to take down Little J.
Well, you need to start agreeing with me. I'm more right than I am wrong most of the time. Little J now got Andrew Mitchell in back, going for a pin attempt.
He gets the three.
Got it. Andrew Mitchell got pinned by Little J.
Oh, but the action's not stopping here. Boone the Gator King and Little J get the victory. It's the heartthrob, Riley Daniels. He's hit the ring.
What's Daniels doing here? Coming to the aid of Andrew Mitchell and Zacharias. All three of them now on Gator King.
It's attacking the fashionistas on these poor gentlemen. They're going to try to take out Boone the Gator King here.
Little J seeing stars again, help his opponent, and down goes the Gator King.
I'm not sure when Riley Daniels made friends with Zacharias and Andrew Mitchell. I gotta stop saying New Ori, but they is working together. And now they can take out Little J. Someone needs to stop this.
Someone indeed, but wait a minute.
Who is that?
What in the world is that?
Oh my God, that's the American Giant.
The American Giant. Good Lord. Head in the cloud and feet on the ground. The American Giant slapping Zach, throwing out RD there, and now putting his sights on Andrew Mitchell. Grabs Andrew Mitchell. Cowboy Kid flying high and slammed down into the mat.
Almost took him through the ceiling and put him through the ring. Unbelievable. He just came out of nowhere, Donnie.
I have never seen a man with this kind of physicality coming to the aid of Little J and the Gator King.
And there you have it, they won. And a little bit worse for wear, but they are the winners tonight, continuing their winning streak. And we get to see the American Giants.
What a trump card to have in your corner. Not only do you have Little J, who got the victory here over Andrew Mitchell, you got Boone the Gator King, and then you got this guy, the American Giant. Dadgum. Them sides, I don't know what. Boots just slamming the mat. We might have to reinforce the ring after that. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more here at WWN Proving Ground.
Shame. If it wasn't for the American Giant, Zacharias and Mitchell, they would have taken us out.
Oh yeah, man.
Why is everybody targeting us?
I don't know, man.
You know why?
Why?
We're gonna win those tag team titles. Now with the American Giant at our side, we're completely unstoppable here at WWN. Zacharias and Mitchell, they want a piece of Boone. They want a piece of Little J.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. We'll get the American Giant, and I'm gonna put you at the bottom of the river.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Woo, we're just catching our breath here at Proving Ground. We got a big singles match coming up as the CEO of the Heaters, the DOM's coming down the ringside. Another gentleman has been having a rough month, but he's been powering through there, Donnie.
Well, I'm a big fan of the DOM. The something big. The DOM, I'm hoping to get a jersey, man, because I'm telling you, this is a franchise I can get behind. As you said, been having a little bit of trouble here in the Proving Ground, but a win here tonight could turn it all around.
Well, it could be. The problem is for the DOM, he's facing one of the hottest wrestlers right now in Proving Ground, a major contender in Nicholas Quinones, the man who's been taking down people with the Cobra Clutch, with the Quinones Cannon. As Michael James giving you the particulars. And we're ready for this big one-on-one match.
Well, the King of Battle, last time I was here, he was having a little bit of trouble with Madman Krieger, but in those few matches that I saw, the King of Battle definitely impressed him. No easy feat for the DOM here to get a victory over this match.
Yeah, he did eventually win that feud against Krieger in the boot camp death match, and ever since then, he's been absolutely unstoppable. I mean, he's really gotten designs now for the Proving Ground Championship.
We may have designs, but first he's going to have to get past the DOM. Hey, no, DOM, I think the Proving Ground Championship would look pretty good in the Cheaters Lounge.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean...
Or the Heaters Lounge, excuse me.
The Heaters, yes, the Heaters Lounge.
A little slip of the tongue there. Both men locking up now. DOM giving a little bit of weight advantage there to Nick Quinones, who has him already in the corner. Referee separating them.
Yes, Quinones does have the experience and a weight advantage. He does have to be careful, though. The DOM has got some awesome right hooks and left hooks. He's got some of the best fists out there.
All it would take was one good strike to end it right here, right now, but the King of Battle knows that. He's going to be watching that left hand, that right hand. DOM better turn around and concentrate on his opponent. Now's not the time to jaw jack with the crowd. Lock up now. King of Battle coming, transitioning behind there, has control. DOM trying to get out of it somehow, some way. Managing to do just that. Has the King of Battle into a wrist lock.
I like how he's holding his arm there, but Quinones is able to turn that around, and look at this. Nice chain wrestling, picks him up like a sack of flour.
DOM slipping out of there like trying to put handcuffs on an eel.
DOM's got to use that speed. Oh, he's got him up by the ears.
Oh, I bet he hears that pain. Oh, and it was what I was talking about. A vicious right from the DOM.
I thought I was talking about his vicious right.
I was too.
You, okay, fine.
Actually, I've got it right here on the card somewhere.
I see the production notes, but yes, you're right. An absolute vicious shot by DOM. And Quinones can't take too many of those. Oh, big hip toss.
Tossing DOM around like dirty laundry. Scooping him up. Slamming him down. King of Battle firmly in control, sir, so far. Give him the salute. Following up with an elbow drop. Hooking the leg, is it enough? No. DOM still in this. Little worse for wear, but the battle rage is on.
Yeah, I think DOM's kind of looking for an escape, but Quinones right now has him straight in that ring, has him on his back, which is dangerous. DOM trying to get back up to vertical base and into a bear hug. Oh, the night gouge.
Definitely against the rules here at WWN Proving Ground, but you know, you got to do what you got to do to win a match.
Well, it is survival, I do admit that. DOM with a couple of big right shots, big knee. If the DOM could just stay concentrated in this match, not jaw jack with the crowd or with the refs, you know, he can really make himself something here.
Bouncing off the ropes. Oh, and a vicious boot to the head of Nicholas Quinones. And I gotta say, the King of the Battle, that head is hard as granite. Been eating rights all day from the DOM and still chugging along, although a little worse for wear right here, right now.
He's a little bit beat down, but he's a very resilient guy. I've seen Quinones in some troubles during this winning streak, but he's been able to overtake them all.
Only a 2 count.
And now, right now, let's see what the DOM's got next in mind. He's got a double underhook facebuster, which is vicious. I just don't know if he can get Quinones up. Ooh, another shot.
Well, that's where that weight advantage comes into play, although it's a mute point right here in the corner. Wait a minute. Reverse the reverse Irish whip there, if you will. Following it up with a beautiful clothesline. King of Battle down on his back. DOM going to try to win it right here, possibly. No. Kick out at 2.
Oh, I would still keep on him. Quinones lost a lot of air after that clothesline. DOM really took him down. He's measuring up now. I'm not sure what he's got. Is he thinking of his finisher? He could.
Probably just that, wanting Nick Quinones to get back up to his feet, but a DOM way too long. Looks like he did.
Just too much time in between maneuvers. That has been the problem with DOM. He's now eating some elbows by Quinones. Oh, what a takedown.
You know, it's almost like DOM could use a manager in his corner or something. Help smooth out those wrinkles. I might know a guy that has a degree in sports management.
Might be able to help him out.
I didn't say that. Vicious spine buster by the king of battle, Nick Konis. Throwing all his weight onto the DOM.
Oh, I think this could be it right here. He's
Look at the leg. No, the DOM's still in there.
But Konis now is on a roll, and this is where it gets dangerous for his opponents because right now they're all DOM. He looks like he's a bit beat up. He's a bit looking he's going to the ropes.
Well, you know, in the later. Wait a minute. King of Battle colliding there with the referee. Oh, a low blow from the DOM. Perfectly legal if the ref doesn't see it. Following it up by a vicious DDT.
Well, that was a little bit cheap but desperate on the low blow, but that was a very beautiful DDT. Goes for the cover.
And he got it! Well, the DOM used some slight underhanded tactics, but you know what? You got to do what you got to do to get a victory. I see you shaking your head. The ref didn't see it.
The ref didn't see it, and you know what? It is a huge victory for the DOM. This is possibly one of the biggest victories in his career. A great victory over Nicholas Konis. And we'll see next week if Konis can bounce back and if DOM can make a run of this.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back.
Woo. Victory. Oh, victory feels good. You know, I think I am a child of destiny. Now, with that being said, Mr. Konis, I think it was you tonight that needed a soldier. Because the DOM came through. I did like I said, exactly like I was going to do, and I put you on your back. 1, 2, 3. It's just that simple. You want to step into the Heaters Lounge again, you have to get to the back of the line. Understand, I am the DOM, the CEO of the Heaters, and I'm on top. That's my life.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, we got sort of a debut coming here on Proving Ground. We've seen Aries Perez a bunch of times, but we got his partner out here. I know you might know a little bit something about this, Donnie Harris.
Yeah, Aries Perez with his partner here. You know, I believe his name's Bravo. These guys are the RCW Tag Team Champions. Won it in their 4th match.
Well, first coming out here is right there, Madman at Work, former 2-time ACW Tag Team Champions. And the chants have already started. Fungus, and tonight they got to go up against again Hood Island, who we were mentioning.
You know, why does the crowd got to call him Fungus? Just because he's a big man doesn't mean he doesn't have feelings.
They consider it quarry humor out there in the crowd, I guess. How much you can see how Hood Island's going to go up against Madman at Work?
The team of the Jorge Bravo and the Puerto Rican Dream, Aries Perez. From the hood to the island, they are Hood Island.
Donnie Harris, can I ask you something?
Yes.
Have you ever been to Mamacita Island?
I've actually had vacation there a few times.
I'm no longer allowed on that island for some reason. I'm not sure why.
I heard it had something to do with a pineapple and a little too much alcohol.
I am not gonna go there, Donnie. Unbelievable.
Bravo and Perez, Hood Island, RCW Tag Team Champions. Madman at Work wasting no time. Chungus on Bravo, Slather on Perez.
Well, I'll tell you, they're walking into Proving Ground right now, and that's what they're going to have to do. They're going to have to prove it, because Madman at Work is one of the absolute top tag teams. Oh!
Topping off each other right there. Missing with that lariat. Beautiful drop kick from Perez.
Oh, nice move by Bravo.
Already trying to end this right here. Slather able to kick out. And you see there, just the more experience of the Madmen at Work. You know, Hood Island, I don't think they've tag teamed together more than like maybe 5-6 times.
Well, I did like that opening assault on Madmen at Work.
Keep turning their backs to their opponents, and it's costing them each and every time. You know, I'm just thinking, if they had some guidance, just a guy in their corner, like just smoothing out these wrinkles, they could be an even more dominant tag team than they already are.
I noticed, Donnie, you've been kind of writing down some notes over there, about strategy and things like that.
Let's get back to calling the match there.
All right, I'll keep it in the ring.
Right now, the Madmen at work got their eyes on Perez. Vicious slap from Chungus.
Well, we've seen Aries Perez in several singles matches along with 6-man tag team matches. This is the debut tonight of Hood Island. Ooh, and they started out well, but things are not going well for them right now. Uh-oh, it's time. It is time. No, it's not time.
Chungus will decide when and if he decides to grace this.
It's Sexy Chungus time.
Chungus gracing this crowd with that unique big physique. Very beautiful to some people, I'm sure.
It
Perez
drives
able
up
to kick out there.
You know, it does drive up the views of the show when Sexy Chungus comes around. Oh! Vicious.
Might have separated his upper half from his lower half. Madmen at work going to work on Perez right here, right now. Headbutt from Slider. Hooking the leg, going for the pin attempt. Bravo trying to get in there to break it up.
I'll tell you, Madmen at work are not a happy bunch right now because they feel they should be the reigning ACW Tag Team Champions. They think they got jobbed by Wildside Experience. It's been a pretty back-and-forth battle between both teams. As for Wildside Experience, tonight they got the Set Incorporated in that crazy... It could be one of 5 matches, Donnie.
It could be one of 5 matches, and you got to bet the winner of this match will be watching that match very carefully because, you know, the winner of this match moves up the ladder, could be in line for a title shot. Madmen at work have become 3-time tag team champions.
Oh,
right now, they got to get through Perez. Seem to be doing a good job of it so far. Going for a stretch. Chungus going for a stretch now on Perez.
I think this is almost bordering on just putting Perez through pain and not going for a cover here.
Well, I don't think he's giving him a chiropractic adjustment. Well, good teamwork here by the Madmen at work. If the ref doesn't see it, you know, it's not illegal.
It's a young referee. I'm not even sure they even needed the leverage on Aries Perez right now. They got him stretched out pretty good. Got to hand it to Perez for not tapping.
You know, when it's a young referee, you walk up to him, you slide him a few dollars and say, here, buddy, maybe you turn the other way during this one. I mean, what I'm trying to say is,
I don't know about this referee. This referee seems to be on the up and up. He's just pretty young right now.
Well, Perez might not get any older if he doesn't get out of that submission hold. Trying to do just that. Chungus picking him up, flipping over. Slider meets an elbow. Chungus eats a boot from the second rope. Beautiful missile drop kick from Perez. Now's the moment. Now's the time. Either go for the pin or tag in your partner. Come on, Perez.
Perez right now fighting for air. That was a beautiful drop kick. Can he get over to Bravo? If he does, he'll have that big guy in the ring well rested. Tag to Slider, tag to Bravo.
Bravo and Slider now in. Slider eating all that Bravo has to offer. Not once, but twice there. Chungus missing. Bravo bouncing off the ropes. Colliding with the bigger man.
Bravo wanted the big guy, Chungus, a very bold maneuver. Now he's going to Slider. He's going to set up for that vertical suplex. Nice. Oh,
wait a minute. What worked once will work again. Another vertical suplex from Bravo.
We're going to get the 3 amigos. We're going to get the 3. Oh, Chungus ruins the 3 amigos.
Chungus cutting them off. Perez cutting him off. Beautiful enziguri.
Oh, we got some craziness going on in the ring. That was a beautiful enziguri. Oh, what a move by Hood Island. I think we could have an upset right here, Donnie.
Could possibly. 1, 2, no. Slider able to slither out of it at the last second. I said it once and I'll say it again. It's like trying to put handcuffs on an eel holding this guy down.
Handcuffs on an eel?
Yeah, you ever tried to do that?
No, I've never tried to do that. Well, right now, handcuffs or not, it could work because Hood Island has things right where they want to. Oh, what a kick by Chungus.
Chungus doing what he wants to, and that's putting a boot to Perez, putting a boot to Bravo, stunner onto Bravo.
Referee seems to have lost control of this tag team match, and it's favoring right now the much more experienced Madmen at work.
Fixing to go to work on Perez one more time. Chungus picking him up.
Oh!
Slider finishing it off.
Yeah, that's about it. Ooh.
Madmen at work get the victory. You know, it's like I was saying here, Vic. The Hood Island, good team. Great synchronicity diversity in their tag team maneuvers, but they've got a few wrinkles, they got a few kinks. I truly believe if someone were in their corner whispering a few strategies, they could have got this victory over the Madmen at work. But I mean, you know.
Yeah, it might be, but your winners tonight, Madman at Work, ready to walk back to the ACW Tag Team Championships, and perhaps we'll see another appearance of Hood Island.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more WWN Proving Ground.
Now, tonight, the Madmen and Raw started our build back to the top of the tag team division, because tonight we sent the Hood packing straight back to their island. And Benji and Tito, we have not yet forgotten about you and those ACW tag team titles, because one time means nothing. The Madmen at Work are back to work, and we will show everybody what we are all about. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. And it is for the ACW Cruiserweight Championship.
What an absolute crazy situation we have here with the ACW Cruiserweight Championship. We have right now Too Tough Tyler Uriah as your champion. We got Jake Xavier, who's almost been champion multiple times. Then you have a former multiple champion, and Daniel Starling. Donnie Harris, I can't wait for this match.
I can't wait for this indeed. I was there when Drake Xavier challenged Daniel Starling for the title a little while back. Drake Xavier wasn't successful, and since I've been gone, you know, we've got a new Cruiserweight champion, and Tyler Uriah, but he's in a triple threat match. He doesn't even have to be pinned to lose the title.
Oh, and there's Daniel Starling, who over the past couple of weeks seems like a lost soul of sorts. Now, not to say he lost in the ring, because he's been kicking butt inside and outside the ring, but he looks like something wasn't there. He looks a bit more motivated tonight, like he might be his last shot.
What very well could be, you know, loses here tonight, goes back down the ladder, and it could be weeks or months before he sees another shot.
Now coming down the aisle, I believe it's the 2023 Young Lions Cup winner, Drake Xavier, who's been battling frustration because he has been milliseconds away from gaining the ACW Cruiserweight Championship. And he knows he has to give his all and then some tonight.
Well, Drake Xavier has had shots in the past, had to work his way back up the ladder more than once, and I think he's tired of making that drive. Wants to get the job done here tonight.
And there is the music of your current ACW Cruiserweight champion, Too Tough Tyler Uriah. He has made, I believe, 4 or 5 title defenses in the last 2 weeks alone. The only problem with that, Donnie Harris, injuries are starting to pile up on the champ.
Well, you see, that's the problem when you don't have good management. He should be defending that title once every month, maybe once every 3 months. How many times has he defended it in 2 weeks?
He lives up to that Too Tough moniker incredibly. He will just throw open contracts out there left and right. He doesn't care. He'll defend his title on the hour if it was up to him.
You know, if he had the proper guidance, they'd be telling him, look, kid, slow down. You lose that belt, you lose money. You can't pay your rent. You can't put food on the table. And, you know, you talk about too.
Here's Michael J.
Oh, hold on.
From Virginia Beach, Virginia, weighing in at 183 3/4 pounds, representing the set, the imperceptible Daniel Starling.
Daniel Starling getting under the 184-pound range. It looks like he's very much ready.
Sitting to my left, from the Feywild, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the paladin of pro wrestling, the Natural 20, Drake Xavier.
What does the Natural 20 even mean now that I think about it?
You know, you're not the first person to ask that.
Hailing from Boca Raton, Florida, weighing in at 193 pounds, he is your reigning and defending
of being an ACW Cruiserweight champion is that you get to live in a much better district. He has moved from Mobile, Alabama to the very posh Boca Raton, Florida, and that jacket has proved that right there.
Mobile, Alabama. You know, I think I saw that on a no-fly thing. You know, I've been getting some fly-in. Went over to Nebraska. Great country, great people. Their sweet tea ain't worth a damn.
Yes, I'm sure they enjoyed. You want a drop kick by Xavier to start this championship match.
That's very smart by Xavier. Just eliminate one guy, so you only got to concentrate on one guy.
That is very wise by Xavier. Now the shots to the champ, and it's between Xavier and Too Tough Tyler Uriah right now. Wonder for Daniel Starling. No, I thought he was going to take a break. Instead, he gets right into the fray, Donnie.
The natural 20 giving him a European uppercut, and a European uppercut to the defending champion. Eats a knee from Daniel Starling.
I'm not sure who has an advantage.
Schoolboy here? No.
My God, the action's going to be hot and heavy in this match. I'm not sure who's going to have the advantage in a situation like this. I don't think the champion has the advantage because of all the ring time he's been in there, and it's a three-way match, Donnie.
Exactly. Sort of a small package there from Drake Xavier, but Daniel Starling able to kick out. Another schoolboy. And you see, and this is smart by Uriah, just trying to finish it as quick as possible. He doesn't want this match to go on. As you said, you know, the damage is done. He's had a lot of ring wear in the past 2 weeks. Finish his match as quick as possible and get out of here because he's got another title defense down the line.
That's true. His left knee's been bothering him, and right now Daniel Starling seems to be in control. The man representing the set, but he gets that big
Tyler
drop.
Uriah agreeing back in control, breaking that draw of Daniel Starling almost, putting the boots to the challenger right now. Drake Xavier over there just laying around like dirty laundry.
I wouldn't want to be in the middle of the way of those boots right there. Those were vicious boots. Now motioning to the crowd, but again...
Oh, hitting him right on the fat chub there.
Cannot give Starling any time whatsoever. You have to stay on top of him. Oh, did you see that?
I most certainly did. Starling getting a lot of air there. He might want to open his own air line. Now the champion dragging him back to the center, hooking the leg, going to try to go for the penitent. No, only two. Drake Xavier now getting back into this.
Oh, what an incredible match we got here. Tyler Uriah with the shots at Drake Xavier. Daniel Starling still hurting from being thrown into that corner. Oh, but the imperceptible one with the right shot.
That's just the challenge of a triple threat match. You know, Tyler was concentrating on Drake, and that gave Starling time to recover. Vicious elbow from the defending champion. Both of his challengers down now. Trying to save his title, but no. Only a 2 count.
Oh, does not get the 3. Wisely, he went for that cover while Xavier was in the corner. Thought he might have been able to get a pin on Starling.
You know, and it's like I said earlier, Vic, I just don't think it was wise of Uriah to accept this match. He just said, no, I'm going to sit at home, I'm going to rest, call me in a few weeks. But I got to admire this kid's fighting spirit here, wanting to take on 2 men at once here. You know,
tries to go for that suplex. Now
manages to get it. No, spoke too soon. Starling has him up. Wait a minute. Drake Xavier.
Oh! Almost gets a 3.
Almost got a 3. Drake Xavier almost takes the goal for the first time. That spinning wheel kick right into the defending champion. Daniel Starling hit it. Oh! Lion salt onto Daniel Starling. Was it enough? No!
This match has been so fast, even referee gentleman Jim Bragg's acting like a cruiserweight in there. This match is just absolutely crazy. Big European uppercut. Oh, now he's got Starling, throws him in the corner, and Too Tough Tyler Uriah.
He ain't too tough to absorb all that.
Oh, you know what?
Xavier thought of his body weight into the champion and the other challenger. Gonna drag the former champion in the middle of the ring. Hook in the leg. Was it enough? No!
A double magic missile. He didn't get the count on Starling. Will he get the count on the champ?
What the hell is a magic missile?
That's what the move. You just saw that awesome move.
Okay.
I didn't see that on your production notes.
Well, dude, I've been going back and forth and all that. I don't have time to research every little thing.
Fine, Donnie. Back to the match.
Yeah, back to the match.
Right now, Drake Xavier is in control, and I'll tell you, this kid has been walking up a very long mountain to try to get to the top, to try to become the Cruiserweight champion, and he could do it here tonight on Proving Ground. Salto suplex. Oh, gut wrench.
gut-wrench suplex onto Daniel Starling. Drake Xavier hooking the leg. Gonna try to get it. No!
Oh, I thought he had it.
You know, Tyler Uriah just on the side. You know, he's helpless. He sees his title slipping away, and he's not even gonna get pinned.
That's true. He doesn't have to get pinned to lose this match, and right now, getting up to his feet as Xavier getting whipped into the ropes.
Daniel Mitchell with that suplex. Oh! Vicious spine buster from the defending champion.
And he goes.
Misses.
He was going to go for his finisher, the discus forearm right there, the discus clothesline. Instead, Starling drills him, and that could be it right here. I think Starling's about to become a 3-time champ. 2, 3.
No! Uriah able to save his title at the very last second. The hand was milli-inches from the mat to count the third count.
Unbelievable. Daniel Starling, smart though, continues on the attack.
Daniel Starling now going to the outside. Think he's going to go to the high rent district. You know, this is very dangerous. He's taking a moment to climb. He's taking a moment to go there and pose. And that moment was all Drake Xavier needed.
Unbelievable. Goes to the top rope for that risky maneuver. Instead, it's Xavier now who could go for a superplex. Oh, he's trying to position
himself up there. That's shaky ground, shaky base there.
Can he pick him up?
No! Daniel Starling having none of that. The Nat 20 rolled a Nat 1. See, I get D&D references.
Very nice. Starling now is going to go to the top rope. And I think if he hits this, we got a new champion. Oh.
Well, the head connected with the chest, but the defending champion's back to his feet.
Instead, he missed it. He hit the discus clothesline. Now Uriah's going
to pin him. Wait a minute. Who's got who pinned?
We got 6 shoulders on the ground.
Wait a minute. Hold on here. I'm trying to download the app to look this up in the rule book, but the Wi-Fi here sucks.
Well, I saw six shoulders on the ground. We got a little confusion between ringing out to Michael James and Gentleman Jim Bragg, our senior referee.
Hold on here. I've almost got it downloaded.
I wonder if maybe he might restart the match. Wait a minute.
No, hold on. He's not giving it.
So we have a new champion.
I guess so.
It's not Daniel Starling.
Wait a minute. Our commissioner's coming out.
Drake Xavier says he's the champion. I mean,
yeah. Well, hold on here. Well, the app hasn't downloaded. We need to get better Wi-Fi, but I think Rick Thames here talking with the referee.
Well, Rick Thames is our commissioner.
He'll have the final say on this.
The fans want to restart. You know what?
Well, of course
it's been
they
such
do.
a great match.
You know, if any of these men had proper management, this decision could be very simple.
Commissioner Rick Thames has just informed me that he will be upholding the ACW Cruiserweight Championship until further notice. Thus for
what the Friday decision is that?
Unbelievable history making here on Proving Ground. The ACW Cruiserweight Championship has been held up.
We don't have a champion.
No, you're right, Donnie Harris. We have no Cruiserweight champion.
Sometime in the near future. What does that mean?
Well, they're going to go to
it's like I keep saying, if any of these guys had, proper management, proper coaching, you could file a complaint with a higher power here in Proving Ground. But be that as it may, the decision stands. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more.
Unbelievable. Well, I'm sticking around here because we could have a situation. I know, Donnie, you got an important call apparently, but we have a situation. Tyler has left. And there you have Drake Xavier and Daniel Starling. We will get to the bottom of this. I'm not going to do it because I'm too lazy. Donnie might, but we will be back. And we'll try to figure out the situation with the ACW Cruiserweight Championship.
Beat Drake Xavier twice! Twice! I've knocked Daniel Starling's head off twice! Twice. And they take my belt from me. They take the belt from the toughest man alive. Starling and Xavier, you want to get in my business? You want to get in between me and my championship? Fine. The next time we're all in that ring to rematch, I take both of your heads off, once and for all.
for one fall.
That's for this match.
Introducing first.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. Donnie Harris Jr. joined alongside by Big Slowhand. Big, you know, you're a little slow there. You should have gotten the introduction in.
I'm still catching my breath as to what happened in the last match. I mean, we have no Cruiserweight champion right now, as we have the German Madman well, I'll let Michael James say that. The German Madman Krieger coming down looking incredible, looking awesome, and he's in a crazy singles match tonight. But yeah, did you see who might have gotten a pin on who in that one?
Well, I finally got the rule book downloaded, and wouldn't you know it, there's not a chapter covering something like that. We really need to update that at the next convention.
Well, you know,
right now, Krieger standing tall there on the middle rope. A strange man in a strange land, so to speak. All the way from Germany down here in Florida. And from what little I've seen of this man, a vicious competitor, but is able to get the job done with that vicious claw of his.
Oh, unbelievable. But tonight, he's going up against a man possessed, and that man is Frick. And after last week being attacked by Buckshot Brian Brock, I wouldn't want to be in the ring across from him right now, I'll tell you that. Frick is going to possibly tear everything up. Even Uncle Dup was too afraid to come out the ringside with him tonight.
Well, maybe that's the problem. You know, Steve Frick, a vicious competitor, has all the tools, but maybe he doesn't have the right coach in his corner. I mean,
you keep hyping about how people are not having the right. Are you some sort of like commercial salesman or something?
Let's concentrate on the match.
You're starting to sound like a Price is Right commercial. Unbelievable.
You know, I do some voiceover for them on the sides when the regular guy can't.
I don't want to hear it. Frick is in the ring, though. He's actually dropped the Mr. and the Steven. He just wants to go by Frick. He's right now a man possessed, but he's got to get through the German Madman Krieger. And
well, Krieger's got one freaking problem, if you will. Hey, see what I did there?
My God. It's like I'm on a set of Last Comic Standing.
We're not standing, we're sitting down. Which, by the way, speaking of sitting down, where's my fanny cushion? My butt cannot handle this hard, cold plastic.
I'll let our producer know in the next break.
Speaking of which, I don't know if Frick's going to be able to handle Krieger. You know, the German Madman, you see him there just waving the fingers left and right. He's ambidextrous with that iron claw.
Well, he is, but then again, going up against a guy like Frick might not even feel the pain. He had a huge victory at FIP Heatstroke, defeating Argus Artois, which was a major victory for him. So now he's in the race for the Proving Ground Championship. He could be up there for the FIP World's Heavyweight Championship.
Could be up for a lot of championships here, but all that will go out the window if he doesn't get past the German Madman here. German Madman is saying, come on, man, let's go. Frick having to be a prima donna here and do the little flip back.
We're gonna. Oh, no joining of the forces there. No scientific match in this one.
No, I think you just have two men that want to beat the Hades out of each other. Managing to do just that. Krieger in the corner now. Oh, and now Frick eating a knee and some strikes. Throwing him into the ropes. Oh!
Frick was going to go duck under, but Krieger saw it coming.
Krieger wasn't going high. Krieger went low. Very low. Referee giving him to the count of 5.
Referee who's actually coming back from injury himself, because I'll tell you, our referees are very, they go through a lot of hell. As of right now, Krieger is choking Frick on the ropes. Referee keeping a smart call on that. Krieger, snapping Frick's neck over the top rope. Unbelievable. And the German Madman right now completely in control, and he likes being out of the ring there, Donnie.
Well, this is very smart by Krieger. As you said, he likes to circumvent the rules, and the referee's authority ends right there at the ropes. Do whatever you got to do to Frick. Choke him out, hit him with a steel chair, then throw him back in for the pin.
Well, perfectly legal. Well, you know what? This referee's getting his match back in the ring. Very good maneuver, and Frick fighting back now with a punch. Oh, what a headbutt by Krieger.
All that long hair ain't going to cushion him from that headbutt.
No, especially not from the head of Krieger. And now the Madman.
Going for a suplex, Frick trying to stop it. Not once, but twice, trying to get out of that lock. Managing to do just that, but Frick down on one knee now. Turning him over. Vicious net breaker from the German Madman.
Oh, and he goes for going to go for the count here. Both guys right now just letting it all hang out in this match. Incredible back and forth action.
Ref only giving a 2 count.
Wait a minute. He's signaling for the claw. He's got the claw up there. Oh!
Oh, that is not a massage maneuver right there. Trying to choke the life, or trying to squeeze the life rather out of Steve Frick.
He is going to go for the right shoulder. He turned it into a nerve hold there, right by his neck, right by perhaps the carotid artery.
I've seen this move on Star Trek. I haven't seen that move on Star Trek. Frick able to get out of it at the last second.
I'm not sure Frick has ever seen Star Trek. Oh!
He's more of a Sons of Anarchy kind of guy, I think. That was a good show, by the way.
Oh my goodness, both guys right now down on the canvas.
The show almost over here. One of the Krieger back to his feet first. Now Frick back to his feet.
Oh, big chop.
That vicious chop, and you know, that shirt not providing a lot of protection for Krieger. Oh, another slap now from Frick. Krieger up against the ropes. Quick European uppercut there from Steve.
Both guys right now extending so much energy in that ring. Oh, what a
clothesline from Mr. Steve Frick. Gonna hook the leg, gonna try to go for the pinfall attempt. No.
Almost
German Madman able to stay alive.
Again, Frick, who's on a roll. He is trying to get back the Proving Ground Championship. He almost won the title last week against Rich Port Ayala until the situation with Buckshot Brian Brock came down and just laid waste to half the roster here. Reversal by Krieger.
You know, it's just like I keep saying, if a guy like Frick had proper representation, he wouldn't have had to worry about stuff like that. But he's on his own, he's solo. Wait a minute. No.
Oh no, Frick has representation. He's just not here tonight. Uncle Duck couldn't make it. I think again he's worried as to...
Uncle Duck can't even remember to wear pants half the time. What kind of direction is he giving Frick?
Sometimes the fans enjoy that. Krieger now firing back with a big knee.
I have no comment for that.
I think we're gonna see a pile driver here, folks. Oh, he's got him up. No!
No! Steve Frick transitioning to a pin attempt. No!
Oh.
No! Almost.
Incredible bridge by Frick. The claw now by Krieger. Blocked by Frick.
Frick caught the hand, but I don't know how long he can hold it off. Trying to get out of his way. Boot to the midsection there.
Back and forth. This is going a double thrust chop to the neck, right to the throat, basically. Krieger now is going to be shooting off Frick.
Frick bouncing off those ropes. The German Madman missed, but Frick didn't.
The spear! Frick was able to stop his momentum, then hit him with the spear.
And he gets it! Steve Frick with a big victory over the German Madman Krieger.
Unbelievable! Frick with a huge victory. It was a back and forth wall. But Frick was able to stop his momentum, Donnie, and get that spear in on him.
Exactly, and now he'll move back up the ladder and could possibly be facing Rich Port Ayala for that Proving Ground Championship in the near future. Krieger, meanwhile, going to have to put some ice on that iron claw, and you know, maybe like I said, maybe he just needs to get some coaching, if you will. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back.
Oh no!
Wait a minute, hold on, no, Frick's got something to say.
Trying to take me out, but guess who's still here? Bigger, better. Whatever. From here on out, you better step aside. Or you're gonna frickin' get run over.
Yeah, I don't think there's many opponents right now wanting to sign a contract to face Frick in the near future.
Yeah, if you see Steve Frick coming down the road, you might as well take a detour around the other side of the mountain. Not a man you want to cross paths with right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following six-man tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Ladies and gentlemen, back with more WWN Proving Ground action. Six-man action coming up here, Vic.
Yeah, we got some crazy six-man action coming up here. Coming down there right now, we got, well, Michael Jansen explaining right now, we got Gunther at ringside. I don't know where they found Dennis Jimenez Bennett, but that looks like a match made in heaven with these three guys in the ring right now.
Well, that is an eclectic group of people. You got the Menace, Dennis Vince, Buzzsaw McCoy, and Psycho Dan Lyden. And what is that carpet stained thing there in the corner?
That is the manager, Gunther.
You're kidding me.
I believe Gunther's actually talking to Buzzsaw McCoy. That is unusual. But I gotta get your attention over here, Donnie. Dennis Vince and Ray the Brute Elliott have been having this incredible war ever since 3 months ago, or 3 weeks ago or so. It's been absolutely insane. These two used to be traveling partners, used to be training partners. But Dennis Vince has attacked Ray Elliott, tried to take him out of wrestling, and it's just been a war ever since. We got in there Damien Gemini and Uni also.
Uni and Gemini there. Uni looks like going to start it off. Buzzsaw McCoy going to start it off for his team. Referee check in, make sure Uni doesn't have anything in his, doesn't have any illegal foreign objects.
No.
We don't wear them on your person. You tuck them under the ring. I didn't say that.
You wrote a note for that. I saw that.
I did not write anything.
Oni right now, who had a tough match last week against Rafael Delgado, but like a trooper, he's back in the ring this week no matter how much punishment, and he's ready for another incredible match. And this time we got Psycho Dan Lyden, and Lord knows what he's carrying. Him and Buzzsaw McCoy, they are known as Couch Change.
Well, judging by that outfit, that's all they can afford to buy right now is stuff with coin change, couch change. This crowd chanting for Uni.
Oh, and he's becoming quite popular here in Port Richey.
Dan Lyden, Dan Lyden, they need this victory so Dan Lyden can get a burger. Guy needs a little bit of meat on his bones.
Well, he's going to need a lot more strength. He wants to take down Uni in a collar and elbow because this kid's very well put together. He's been training every week and just getting better and better. Along with the Brute Ray Elliott, even though he's been sidelined with that injury.
Well, Uni is, he's early in his career, and he really needs to make sure he makes the right choices and avoids the wrong mistakes. And you can't do that on your own. You need somebody with a good background who's been around a little bit to make those decisions for him. Uni would do great with a manager or something.
Oh my goodness! It's like you're selling yourself as a manager.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Let me tell you something. I know a thing or two about managing myself.
Well, right now, let's manage to watch this match here. Dan Lyden throwing Uni into the corner. Vicious clothesline from Uni. Another one on to Dan Lyden.
Well, I don't think he needs a manager for that. Looks like he's working well himself. Double underhooking those arms. Oh!
Double arm suplex. Tagging in Buzzsaw McCoy now. Uni just staring him down in no way intimidated.
I think Buzzsaw McCoy is waving at Damien Gemini. And Gemini wants to tag in there. Damien Gemini has also been on a hot streak. In fact, at the Rock and Wrestling, he got a shot at the Cruiserweight champion, and he took Too Tough Tyler Araya right to the limit in an incredible match. And now he's here in this six-man match, Donnie. He's got to be careful.
Exactly. He lost that match, and instead of earlier that Cruiserweight being a four-way, it was a triple threat because Damien Gemini went down the ladder, and if he wants to get back up, he's going to have to get a victory here over Buzzsaw McCoy and his partners.
Well, I think he's got a good shot at that. Damien Gemini has been lighting the Proving Ground world on fire over the past couple of months.
Well, right now, the only thing getting lit on fire is his chest there. Wait a minute. Up and over Buzzsaw McCoy. Laying the elbows and vicious chop. Oh. Chop and elbow onto Buzzsaw McCoy. Throwing him into the other corner now. Picking up speed.
Ooh. And that hound dog Will Hunt, you got to be careful. Nice kick to the back of the head. And look at Gemini go!
From the top rope, flying high! Hooking both legs, Buzzsaw McCoy able to kick out at one. All the offense from Damien Gemini didn't get the job done, but wait a minute. Into the corner now, tagging in the Brute. And the Brute's got enough power in those ham fists of his to get the job done pretty easily.
Absolutely.
Scooping Buzzsaw McCoy up, slamming him down.
He goes for the cover. And the thing about Ray the Brute Elliott I'm a little worried about is that he might be preoccupied with Dennis the Menace because, it is just pure hate between those two. I'm not sure if Dennis the Menace is preoccupied or just absolutely insane. Here comes the Brute train! No!
Nobody home. Tagging in the Menace, Dennis.
Oh, and the war is on now. Tag to Damien Gemini. Gemini tries to...
Dennis picking him up.
Oh!
Planting him down into the mat, hooking the leg. Could be all over here. No. Not a smart team decision. You don't send your skinniest guy in to fight the biggest guy.
Well, Gemini went in full. He was going in an instinct, trying to fly a maneuver, and it did not work against Dennis the Menace.
Exactly. You know, I'm seeing it time and time again here tonight. You know, a lot of teams or a lot of wrestlers just not making the right decisions.
By the way, have you met Dennis the Menace?
No, not yet, but he seems like a very likable young man.
I don't think you want to meet that guy. I really think you want to stay away from him. You might want to get a restraining order just in case. Well,
right now, Dan Lydon, no restraining order on his hand, hitting the head of Damian Gemini. This crowd chanting for Damian, but I don't think those cheers are going to be enough. Scoop slam now onto the younger man. Dan Lydon standing tall. Taking a moment to pose there. I don't think that's a wise choice. Ooh. Leg drop onto Damian Gemini. Hooking the leg, trying to make the pin attempt. No.
The dangerous thing about this six-man tag team is that they are probably taking advice from Gunther. They have the game plan, and it just makes them more of a cohesive team, it seems like.
What kind of strategy is going to stuffed animal think of? How to attract dust?
You'd have to ask Psycho Dan Lydon. Oh, nice Russian leg sweep.
Buzzsaw McCoy trying to cut away the competition here, hooking the leg. No.
Gemini right now in a world of pain.
But definitely been in here a while. All he's seeing is the leather of the bottom of that boot.
I don't know, whatever advice Gunther is giving him, it seems to work for Psycho Dan Lydon and Buzzsaw Chase McCoy.
It is, and now the Menace back in the ring. Gonna finish what he started earlier when he caught Damian Gemini. Damian Gemini good and far away from his partners.
Using that brute power. Oh!
Wait a minute! Enziguri onto the Menace. And now, tagging in the Brute. Finally, a smart decision from this team. Brute taking down Buzzsaw McCoy. Brute taking down Dan Lydon. Picking up Buzzsaw McCoy. Spinebuster there of sorts. Spinebuster onto the fallen man. Going for the pin attempt. 1, 2. Menace able to save it at the last second.
Well, the good news for the Brute, he wasn't preoccupied with the Menace. The bad news with the Brute, he wasn't preoccupied with the Menace, because the Menace broke the pin up. And now here we go. Here comes them big slobber knocker shots. Oh yeah.
These two men locking horns. Ain't enough room for both of them. One of them's got to go.
Last week they battled all the way out of the training center. And you know what? That could happen again, because these two do not care about the ring. They just care about tearing each other up. And now we got the other four in the ring.
Uni and, like I said, you know, Uni and Gemini going to work on Buzzsaw McCoy and Dan Lydon. And the Menace has been eliminated here, so to speak. Brute gone too. Picking up Dan Lydon on his shoulders.
Ooh!
Buzzsaw McCoy saving his partner there.
Right on that injured knee.
Out goes Uni, Damian Gemini in there all by himself.
I know now Couch Change has the advantage. I'm wondering what they're thinking of. They got Gemini somewhere setting up.
Throwing him into the ropes, picking him up. Oh! Beautiful tag team maneuver.
That's a new move that Psycho Dan Lydon was telling me about. It's Gunther's purse, and I think they just got the win on that.
Well, Gunther's purse making money for them, getting the victory here tonight.
Gunther taught them that move, and boy, did that work for him in that situation. Couch Change gets the victory, Donnie Harris, and wow, what a big victory they got.
Well, I guess I have to eat my crow here. Gunther, they're giving them a lot of good advice, quote unquote. They get the victory, they're going to go to the winner's pay window. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with more.
Good evening. Dan Lydon, Chase McCoy, Gunther, Couch Change here, coming off another big win.
Right, Tweedledee.
Yeah, Tweedledee was in the corner the whole night. It was amazing. If you blinked, you would have missed him. We took on the team of Uni, Little Hound Dog, and
Little Chihuahua.
Yeah, the Chihuahua. Yeah, Little Hound Dog, and then the
Brutality.
Brute, the big man Brute himself. All three of them came after us with everything they had, but it just wasn't enough.
Gunther, your purse is the magic.
Gunther's purse. So next week, WWN, send whoever you want back out after us. We're gonna make the same thing.
I can't wait to see what your purse looks like next week. Tonight, I'll let the emotions get the better of me. I should have never left my partners out there. That being said, Dennis Benz, you and I, we're not done. We're not done by a long shot. Revenge is coming, and it's coming as a dose of brutality.
I'm back, Proving Ground, and tonight I get to face little baby Nikki Jade, who I've faced before, and she got lucky. However, she likes to call herself the underdog. Sweetie, you can stay the underdog. I'm the top dog. I am the daddy hunter for a reason. So why don't you sit down and go relax somewhere before I ground you and take your daddy tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following women's contest is scheduled for one fall.
All right, wrestling fans, we're back here at the Proving Ground, and we have a special ladies match, one-on-one here, Donnie Harris. And are you excited for the ladies action coming up here in the ring?
I definitely am. This will be my first time seeing Ashley the Daddy Hunter and Nikki Jade in action.
A very dangerous lady coming to the ring, Ashley the Daddy Hunter.
The Daddy Hunter, Ashley.
Now, both these ladies have something in common. They've had run-ins with the tag team of BB and Jossie J, who are not here tonight, unfortunately. I believe they're beating people up in their home city of New York City.
Well, ladies, wherever you are, just know that me and Vic, we love you. But right now, you know, the Daddy Hunter showing some love there to the camera. Nikki Jade about to make her way down.
Yes, a very young Nikki Jade has been committing 100% of herself to training here in the training center, to going to the JoJo's. She is completely fixed into pro wrestling. That's what I like about her. She's got a young mind like a sponge, and she's picking up moves and holds and psychology week by week.
Exactly. You know, and a sponge needs a faucet to pour knowledge and information in. I'm telling you, if Nikki Jade had the right management, I bet she could go far in this industry.
Well, I'm not sure about management right now. She's just worried about getting in that ring. Of course, Ashley, the Daddy Hunter, she's also been training, but also, you know, she has that job. She's Daddy hunting. Whether you're at the karaoke bar at 3 a.m. and last call, she'll find you. If you're out there playing golf, she'll be in the bunkers just waiting to see. In fact, I think she was kind of glancing your way there, Donnie Harris.
I do not know what you're talking about right now. Picking up Nikki Jade, throwing her into the ropes. Daddy Hunter missing there. Nikki Jade going between the legs. Vicious elbow. And another vicious elbow to the Daddy Hunter.
Yeah, Jade
Nikki
using
Jade
that.
bouncing off the ropes. Missing with that clothesline.
Oh!
Nikki Jade with a clothesline of her own. I'm telling you, this young rookie picks it up quick.
Almost gets that 3. Wow!
Almost gets the 3 count.
Nikki Jade coming out like a house of fire.
I am amazed at this girl already. I don't even think we've been in the match 3 minutes and already almost got a finish in. Eye rake there from the Daddy Hunter.
Yeah, she had to use that to try to turn the tables. By the way, if you have a 401k, Donnie, I'll bet you Ashley Daddy Hunter will let you be her manager and advisor.
I don't know what you're talking about this.
But you gotta have that 401k.
I'm a commentator. Hooking the leg right now. Nikki Jade able to kick out now at 2 there. And the Daddy Hunter, you know, Ashley has more experience than Nikki Jade. And right now, sleeper hold locked in good and tight, trying to choke the life out of the young rookie.
I know she has that thing cinched in. I'm not sure how Nikki Jade's able to get back up to her feet, but she does.
Managing to do that. Ooh. Daddy Hunter having none of that.
Oh, wow.
Putting her in place, if you will.
She woke up the Daddy Hunter, I'll tell you that right now. The Daddy Hunter coming in with some speed of her own.
Just throwing using her body as a weapon, throwing it into Nikki Jade, not once but twice.
Say Nikki Jade right now.
Third time's a charm. Oh. Nikki had her scouted that time, eating an elbow instead. Clothesline taking her down to the ground. Nikki saying, "Come on, get up! I got another one for you." And just that.
Unbelievable! The secret power there, of Jade going for that. Going for the clothesline, trying to go for the 3.
You know that's.
Oh wait a minute! She's calling for a finishing move, the Jade Dropper, Donnie.
Never seen the Jade Dropper executed. Can she get it right here, right now? No!
Oh,
Schoolboy from the grabbing the tights.
I think we got the 3. I think we got the 3. She grabbed the tight. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. What?
No, the match
No,
is
the match is
continuing.
going on.
The
Wait, the bell is
The
rung.
bell has rung.
A little confusing there.
Here is your winner, Ashley.
Well, Nikki Jade put on quite a performance, but you know, it was the experience of the Daddy Hunter. Ashley got the job done, pulling the tights there. You know, that type of maneuver frowned upon, but it did get the job done, so.
And now the Daddy Hunter is going out for a second job. She's going to get herself a daddy tonight. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
All right, this is a big singles match here. A match of respect between 2 tag team partners, or maybe, I don't know if they still are tag team partners, Donnie, after what happened last week.
Well, clue what's in, Vic, what exactly did happen last week? I was on vacation.
Well, they seem to be a little break, a little distrust between K9 Alpha T and Jonathan Hudson. They're on their way to winning the tag team titles. And here is the Alpha Daddy right now, Jonathan Hudson. And I'll tell you, Jonathan Hudson has a lot of irons in the fire right now. He was going after the Proving Ground Championship, almost got that, going for the ACW Tag Team Championships, and thought he had himself a protege here in Alpha T. Says he wants to teach him a lesson tonight.
Well, you know, when you're the mentor, when you're the coach of a younger competitor, that's your job. And when, you know, they get out of line, unfortunately, you got to use a little what I like to call physical education.
You might be right there. Here's a man who's been rising up the ladder. Alpha T coming down. This is his biggest one-on-one match, I believe, in his Proving Ground history, going up against Jonathan Hudson.
Well, they have faced each other before, but it was Jonathan Hudson that got the victory. But, you know, you got to wonder, as they've been a tag team, has Alpha T been waiting on the outside, waiting for more than just a tag in? He's probably been taking notes in his head, and now wants to avenge that loss to Jonathan Hudson, probably. My question is, will these two still be teacher and student after this match?
I'm sure he's got a lot of notes in his head, almost as much you have on that three pieces of paper you have there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But Alpha T and Jonathan Hudson just stick. Now notice Hudson there's got kind of a smirk, got kind of a smile. Alpha T, no, he is absolutely serious.
Well, this might be a mistake by Jonathan Hudson. He better take Alpha T seriously. I've seen Alpha T in action in Tampa Bay Pro, here at Proving Ground, and Alpha T has no problem running through a man.
No, he's definitely been improving each and every week here. Uh-oh, Jonathan Hudson. Oh.
Showing no respect to his protege.
Well, Jonathan Hudson is not what you would call a meek man, a humble man. He's been in this business now 16 years. He's gone through a lot of wars. So he knows everything about psychological warfare, and he's going to bring that out tonight against Alpha T.
Both men locking up here now. Jonathan Hudson able to get his protege Alpha T into the corner there. Referee, I'm very dangerous. The referee trying to get between these two guys.
Well, I do trust gentleman Jim Bragg.
Ow! Vicious chop under the mini chest of Alpha T. Lord, that hit him so hard his grandma got thrown out of a rocking chair. Now throwing him in the turnbuckle for good measure.
I wonder if that slap really did change the course of this match with Alpha T, because Jonathan Hudson right now just seems to kind of have that edge. And that's the thing when you're a wrestler, you know, losing an edge against your opponent, it can haunt you for months, years.
Well, he's got that psychological advantage. You know, he already got a victory over Alpha T. And that's got to be playing with Alpha T. Alpha T is probably thinking in his head, can I beat this man? Has the time I've spent with him enough to get a victory? Able to get a kick out of that pin at the very least.
Absolutely. It was Alpha T who was upset at Jonathan Hudson, who actually put himself into harm's way during a match against Madman at Work. getting blinded when the miss by Scyther was meant to go to Benji Neptune. And that's ever since then, these two have kind of crumbled as a friendship. And that's what you've seen here in this match. Respect is needing to be earned. And right now, Alpha T. Oh,
Fisherman suplex into a pin.
oh,
No.
textbook by Jonathan Hudson.
You know, Jonathan Hudson, a textbook technician. Alpha T, more of a brawler. You know, very contrasting styles. But, it kind of makes sense that this would happen because in wrestling, very, very rarely does the teacher and the protege part on good terms. Sooner or later, the protege is going to try to get one up on his former mentor.
Oh, no.
Alpha T able to stop it there, so to speak.
No, he stopped the momentum, but his hamstring may have gone out. Gentleman Jim Bragg right now checking in on the situation.
Well, I got to think, Jonathan Hudson, he's not going to attack.
Jonathan Hudson right now going over to try. Yeah, he wants to continue on this match.
Do you think he's concerned about his student at all?
No, he's in match mode.
Wait a minute! The Alpha Dog was playing possum, and now putting the boots to his former teacher.
Wow, there I was.
I don't think he's going to be getting an A after this performance.
There I was thinking that the hamstring gave out on him, but Alpha T using a wise maneuver, perhaps maybe a little chicanery there on Jonathan Hudson. Oh, but it works, and there's that vertical suplex.
A little bit of technical prowess there from Alpha T. He's been taking notes, obviously, but Jonathan Hudson kicking out going to take more than that.
Oh, absolutely. Alpha T has been upping his game here in Proving Ground. That's why I think going into that chicanery works, because he needs to know he can be on Jonathan Hudson's level. And if you can defeat Jonathan Hudson, then that Proving Ground title is not too far away.
Jonathan Hudson trying to block those blows from Alpha T. Don't know how well it worked. Now Alpha T trying to choke his former mentor. Referee giving him to the count of 5. Breaking it at the 4 count, making sure every second counts. And John's probably got to be thinking at this point, man, maybe I taught this kid too well. Going for the choke again. Referee once again going to the count of 5. Alpha T better listen to him. He doesn't want a DQ. DQ is, his teacher wins, and he doesn't want that. He wants a victory over Jonathan Hudson.
Hudson right now no longer smiling, no longer smirking. Instead,
taking Alpha T seriously now.
Well, it's Alpha T who's been taking Jonathan Hudson seriously this whole match. Oh, the big thump right there.
Thumping right down into the ground.
Doesn't hook the leg, though. Oh, that was...
Mistake by the junior here. And you just see Jonathan Hudson, his legs wasn't hooked. He was able to use that momentum and kick out.
Plus, I've seen it time and time again. Jonathan Hudson has just been... I think I've seen him wrestle with broken bones, and the guy just doesn't quit. You just have to do everything. You hit him with the kitchen sink to get a 3 count off this guy. Especially when the crowd starts getting behind Jonathan Hudson.
Alpha T slowing it down now with that sleeper hold, trying to choke the life out of his former, maybe his former teacher. Back up to his feet, hitting those elbows into the breadbasket, breaks the hold. Jonathan Hudson, though, having to take a moment there to catch his breath. And up and over the dog goes, down into the ground, down onto the mat, rather.
Well, these two have wanted to get this issue solved. They wanted to get this resolved here, and they are outside the ring. They're going to go out at full force. But, this could make them a better tag team. Ooh, what a chop. Another chop by Hudson.
Referee still counting here. Being very liberal with the count, I might add.
Well, he
doesn't want this to end in a double count out.
No, I think in a match like this, you definitely want to see a definite winner and loser. Oh! That is just so vicious.
You know what I'm thinking? Alpha T, I get the impression, the head of Jonathan Hudson making an impression on the mat there. I get the impression that Alpha T, he could be a good student. He could be a good learner. Maybe he just needs a different person teaching him.
Will you stop? You're making out cards now. You're making out business cards, for God's sake.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just because I'm on Visa Print doesn't mean I'm making business cards.
Well, Hudson catching him right now. We could be seeing a DDT off the ropes, and we do. Oh, and it looks like the teacher might take the fall right here. I'll tell you, all the tag teams right now in ACW, they are watching this Wildside Experience, the set, Madmen, at work. They're all right now checking things out. Even Couch Change somewhere is in the building, seeing what's happening here.
They're probably breathing a sigh of relief because they're probably thinking, wow, that's one tag team we probably won't have to go against. Both these men are proving their mettle as their toughness is concerned.
Are you kidding me? These two as a team have been absolutely tearing through ACW, and they just need to resolve their issues, and they'll be back on track. And right now, Hudson, the first one back to his feet. Bad news for Alpha T.
Yep. Alpha T eating a strike from his teacher. Eating another one. Jonathan Hudson on the offense. Wait, no. Spine buster onto the K9 Alpha T. Rolling up into something else. Sitting powerbomb from Jonathan Hudson. And he... No!
2.5.
2.5 was not enough.
2.5.
The student almost has surpassed the teacher, kicking out of that vicious sitting powerbomb.
Unbelievable. Jonathan Hudson right now is going, what do I have to do to take down Alpha T? You know what? It's that resilience, I think, that has been taught by Hudson over to K9 Alpha T. Oh, he's calling for it now.
Making the line across his throat, telling us that it's over. Alpha T just laying there like dirty laundry, getting picked up now. I think it's over for the younger competitor. Wait a minute, no. Alpha T able to slip out, pushed him against the ropes.
Shot to the back.
Right to the back.
Oh, he's got the T-Rack on him, Donnie. He's got the T-Rack on Jonathan Hudson.
Jonathan Hudson can tap out right here, right now. No, Jonathan Hudson able to slip out of it. Catching the boot, turning him around, picking him up.
Oh my, back and forth they go. He gets the knee up. He hooks the leg on Alpha T, and he gets the win.
The student has not surpassed the teacher here.
I can't believe, though, Alpha T was able to get Jonathan Hudson up into that T-Rack. An amazing maneuver, a great match between these two guys. The teacher did win, but I gotta tell you, the student did impress.
Probably gonna get an A on his report card, but you also gotta think, Alpha T's probably thinking, man, I need to stick with this guy. I got plenty more to learn. I've lost to him twice.
I'm telling you, these two do need to be a tag team. They're very destructive. Now, I think if they can get past this issue, I think they've now... Well, let's see. Jonathan Hudson looks like he might attack Alpha T here.
Jonathan Hudson over his protege here. Wait a minute. Turning him over.
Is the lesson's not done there, Don? Oh,
Wait
there
a
it
minute.
is.
No, extending his hand. Alpha T. Jonathan Hudson showing Alpha T nothing but respect. I guess they've squashed the beef here.
Very classy move by Jonathan Hudson.
Shaking hands, that's good. You know, good show of respect from Jonathan Hudson, and hugging it out. You know, you got to appreciate that here.
Going to be dangerous for other tag teams now that these two have put aside their differences, and they're ready to go after the ACW tag team.
Wait a minute! Oh! I knew that was going to happen. That's what Jonathan Hudson gets for disrespecting Alpha T.
What do you mean disrespecting Alpha T?
Of course he was disrespecting. That handshake was condescending. That hug was not a real hug. That was a, yeah, good job, kid. That's what Jonathan Hudson gets for disrespecting what I would now call his former protege.
Well, the choke collar by K9 Alpha T just laying out Jonathan Hudson. And Alpha T obviously does not want this tag team to continue. He wants to tear through Jonathan Hudson. I can't believe that.
Class is no longer in session.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is the Texas Tornado Street Fight, scheduled for one fall.
Well, as you hear it,
ACW Tag Team Championships. Introducing first.
well, you hear it, Donnie Harris. Earlier during the intermission, they held a drawing for one of 5 potential matches, and we get the Texas Tornado Street Fight.
What are the rules to a Texas Tornado Street Fight? I still haven't been able to download the app. The Wi-Fi stinks here. The rules app. You know the rules app?
Everyone's allowed in the ring. All 4 men allowed in the ring. Pretty much, I believe there'll be no disqualifications, no countouts. Pinfall or submission must dictate the winner in this match. As right now the set makes themselves down the ringside. And tonight, no Catalina Perez, no Captain Aaron Nova. They are just down two gentlemen ready to go for a street fight.
Gus De La Vega and Francisco Siatsu, former tag team champions. Memory serves, they lost the tag titles to the Wild Side Experience. Who better than them to try to reclaim those titles from the Wild Side Experience?
Oh, absolutely. Last week, though, they had a shot at Wild Side Experience, and they decided at the end of the match a disqualification. And after the match, both De La Vega and Chiazzo, along with the rest of the set, were whipping Wild Side Experience with the tag team titles. Metal and leather just being way laced. I can't even explain it. It was devastating, Donnie. But we got the tag champions coming out here.
ACW Tag Team Champions, Tito Torres in Benji Time, the Wild Side Experience.
Benji Neptune looks like he got himself a new headscarf there, Donnie.
Well, the Wild Side Experience, proudly displaying those tag titles, turned their back on the Sad Inc. Sad Inc. wanted to get those belts. Bell getting rung there, and Neptune's head getting rung there on the side of the mat.
Things started before anyone was expected to. This match is off and running, and they're all outside the ring.
Well, the champions made a grave error there. They turned their backs to their opponents and are paying the price for it. Benji, the first one in the ring there. De La Vega reaching for something on the ring, and Francisco already has a chair. De La Vega now got a chair.
Well, they've told the story about how they used to beat up all the kids over in their part of New York, over in Brooklyn, over in Little Italy, and it looks like they want to do that to Wild Side Experience. And in the rules in this match, you absolutely can. We got to cover Donnie.
No, Neptune able to save it. And you got to think, since that loss back in June, the jealousy, the anger has been fueling the Set Inc. They want to get those titles back in a big way.
Absolutely. They have actually had to wait their turn because Wild Side Experience and Madman at Work had quite the feud going on. But now...
The folding chair folding there on Benji Neptune. Don't think De La Vega had that plan.
Oh, that chair has tapped out, it looks like. Oh, but Gus De La Vega is not done with that chair. He's got something else set up for Benji Neptune. As right now outside the ring, Francisco Chiazzo, the Godfather, just taking out the punishment on Tito Torres.
Tito Torres can't come to the aid of his partner. And Tito Torres, wait a minute. Francisco missing with that chair. De La Vega missing with that body shot, or with that body launch there.
Oh my!
Momentum's back on the side of the Wild Side Experience.
Do you see the look of pain on Chiazzo's face? Oh!
I dang sure did. And now, Benji Neptune has that steel lid there.
Oh no!
Slamming on the head of De La Vega.
The big pizza tray by Benji Neptune. Gus De La Vega taking it. Oh!
Low blow, perfectly legal in this matchup.
I have to agree, it's absolutely legal.
Benji Neptune at the mercy of De La Vega. Tito Torres, DDT onto that steel there.
Oh, we could be looking at new tag team champions right here.
Very easily. Neptune able to save it there at the last second, able to kick out. Tito Torres still has his time occupied there with Francisco.
I do believe we have our EMTs in attendance tonight. Be able to look over the damage, because I'm sure one, if not all 4 of these guys could be going to the hospital after a match like this tonight. Oh, double jawbreakers!
Gonna take more than that to put away the Set Inc. though.
Gotta hand it to the champions. They have really gained a pedigree in fighting here. Ever since fighting the Set and Madman at Work, Wildside Experience has been going absolutely bonkers.
Wildside Experience getting a lot of experience here, and now car crash there in the middle of the ring. Both men barely standing. Picking him up. Vicious backdrop by Benji Neptune, the defending champion, hooking the leg, only trying to get a pin attempt.
Oh!
Francisco pushing Tito into his partner and able to save it there.
Unbelievable. That was like genius and luck at the same time. And now the Godfather has Benji Neptune right where he wants him. He's got Gus De La Vega setting him up. Oh, they're going to take it right back to the pizzeria. Oh!
Godfather eating some steel chair, or eating some steel there, stacked into the outside. Tito Torres up to his feet, stomping the mat. He has something for De La Vega. Vicious super kick from Tito Torres.
The Tito kick, and now it's the Benji punch. The Benji punch shades up there on Eric.
Yes! Oh! Well, it started out well for the Set Inc., but the Wildside Experience getting the job done.
An uncharacteristic mistime maneuver by the Set, and that is given the opportunity for the Wildside Experience to retain the tag team titles, Donnie.
And you know the Set Inc. is going to be chewing over this. They had a chance to reclaim the titles. They had a match that they had prowess in, that they had the advantage, but it wasn't enough. The Wildside Experience with the victory. Set Inc. goes down the ladder, and I cannot help but wonder who next will challenge the Wildside Experience for those tag titles.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your event of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWN Proving Ground Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first.
Well, for those of you keeping score at home here on Proving Ground, we've had one title retained tonight by Wildside Experience, the ACW Tag Team Championship, and we've had one title right now currently held up. We still haven't gotten an answer on that by Commissioner Rick Thames. The Cruiserweight title has been held up, but this is it right here, Donnie, the Proving Ground Championship.
This is what it's all about. Every wrestler here in Florida and beyond is banging on the door, wanting to get into Proving Ground in order to hold the Proving Ground Heavyweight Championship.
Absolutely.
Currently in the ring there, a man that wants to get it, I believe his name is Manny Lemons. My first time seeing him in action here.
Well, Manny Lemons, he's an 11-year veteran. He is very well traveled. He's gone through OVW, he's been through Georgia, all the way out to west of New Mexico. The guy is in incredible shape here, and I think he might be able to pull off the upset, defeat Rich Portayella, and get that Proving Ground title. Well,
Rich Portayella has faced all kind of challengers for his title, lost it for a week during that tobacco with Cahagas, but now is in his second reign, and he's more dangerous in his second reign. He knows what it's like to lose that title, and that's not a feeling he ever wants to feel again.
Yeah, I believe that, definitely. Also, he's coming off a crazy four-way anything goes match last week at FIP Heatstroke 2023, which fans, you can check out on WWNLive.com. You can check that match out. But he's kind of coming in with a left shoulder situation, injured his left shoulder during that match, and I wonder if that's going to factor into tonight's contest.
Well, Manny Lemons has no excuses. He's fresh, he's rested. Meanwhile, the champion, defending his title, like you said.
Introducing first the challenger, standing to my right, he hails high atop the lemon tree, weighing at 222 pounds.
right there, the king of the lemonade stand. Plus, look at them awesome feather boas.
And his opponent, he hails from Bronx, New York, weighing in at 240 pounds. He is the reigning and defending WWN Proving Ground heavyweight champion. He is Mr. RPA, that freaking Rican, representing the set, Rich Portayala.
Rich Portayala holding up the belt there to Manny Lemons. And did I hear you right? This is Manny Lemons' debut?
This is his debut, and he's getting a shot.
You know, if I was Ridgeport, I'd be having an issue with management. This guy is debuting here. He hasn't had any matches. He hasn't climbed the ladder. He's getting here off of cloud alone. You know, I hope Manny Lemons really appreciates this opportunity and this chance. Many people have to spend months, even years, to get a shot at the title.
Well, I think he's ready. He definitely has the credibility. He's got the street cred, you might say, to go in there and pull this match out, to become the Proving Ground champion. We've got people coming from all over the country trying to prove themselves here at the WWN Training Center. And I'm interested to see how this match is going to go. It looks like possibly the power advantage could go to the challenger. Technically, the experience does, but you know, Rich Portayala as a champion, he's only been in wrestling a couple of years, but it seems like a 15-year veteran in there.
Well, it's a game of repetitions. How many times have you been on the mat? How many times have you been slammed? How many times have you slammed someone? And you know, he's been racking up a lot of experience, but Manny Lemons, like you said, an 11-year veteran. You gotta think Manny Lemons, he's been in situations like this before. How many champions has he stared down? And you know, this is the first time, I don't even know if Ridgeport's even watched tape on Manny Lemons at this point.
I don't know. I know
the advantages, I feel, have to go to Manny Lemons based on, you know, just based on my educated guess.
Familiarity, that is true. But I imagine Rich Portayala in the set have been having some sort of homework here against Mr. Lemons, the king of the lemon tree, as they lock up here in the middle of the ring. Big test of strength here between both these gentlemen.
You know, and I agree with you. I agree with you, man. The strength advantage should be going to Manny, but
well, that's not
Ridgeport, the defending champion, got a little strength of his own there.
That's not to doubt the champion strength. Rich Portayala is definitely a strong individual. He is in absolute tip-top shape.
You know, look at the stance, look at the way he carries himself. That's a man you want to see as your champion. You know, Manny Lemons, I got to give it to him. He looks good, but I mean, you know, come on. Can you see him as the Proving Ground champion?
What I see there in the ring right now is two gentlemen who are not short of self-esteem. I think they're both very confident in their abilities to win matches. And right now, it's kind of a little bit psychological here. Lemons seem to kind of be working with the crowd. Back to that
collar and elbow tie-up here. Both men trying to gain an advantage. So far, a little back and forth. Manny Lemons getting backed into the corner there, putting his foot there to stop it, and pushing the defending champion. Defending champion getting tossed butt over tea kettle there.
Wow, he is really happy about that move.
Very much so. That was a good maneuver. You got to give him that. Arm drag now from the challenger. Another arm drag into the defending champion. Missing with that lariat, bouncing off the rope. Shoulder tackle from Manny Lemons. And Rich Portayala flopping around on the ground like a fish there.
The champion was trying to go out quickly and see if he can do a sneak attack. However, it was Lemons that was able to see that, and he's got the early advantage. Going in full force to that corner. No! But there's that experience of the champion in the hot shot. Wow.
There's Manny Lemons and experiencing his throat onto that top rope. And we see Ridgeport not going to let this opportunity go to waste. Putting the boots now to the challenger there, that bottom rope being the only thing holding him up.
Yeah, that is, as I was about to say, Donnie, that is the opening that he was looking for, the champion right there. He didn't want to be on the receiving end of too much of that punishment.
You know, I've been a little hard on Ridgeport in the past, you know, playing a little loose with the rules, but, Manny Lemons not loose with those strikes. But I can understand it. I get it. He's a champion. He doesn't want to lose that title. And sometimes, you know, we don't want to lose the title. You do things that, you know, maybe you shouldn't do.
No.
But right now, But hey, if it helps you keep the belt, that's all that matters, I think.
Well, yeah, but you also got to think in terms of legacy. Rich Portaiella wants to build a legacy here of WWN Proving Ground. Not only that, he is representing all of Proving Ground. Whether they're going to other promotions like FIP, ACW, it's Rich Portaiella who is bringing that title in there. So, you definitely don't want to be getting disqualified on cheap DQs or anything like that. As right now, he's got the challenger in the corner.
Referee telling him to break it up, and he's talking with the referee saying, I wasn't doing anything wrong. Laying the boots now into the challenger. That bottom rope being the only thing holding up Mini Lemons. And the champion there, once again, he has the count of 5, breaking up at the 4 count. It's like you said, Vic, he doesn't want disqualification. He wants to beat Mini Lemons. He wants to make an example. You can't just come in here in your debut and win the title. You got to earn it.
Also, Rich Portaiella coming out alone tonight for the set. Been very serious about this match. Oh, he almost cut down the lemon tree with that clothesline.
Very much so. Well, having the set in his corner is a nice bonus, but as a Proving Ground champion, Rich Port is more than capable of fighting his own battles.
Oh, absolutely. He's got all the tools. He is a shining star in this business. And right now, he has got control over Manny Lemons. Uh-oh. Kind of slapping him in the back of the head. They're a little disrespected. We've already seen situations about respect earlier tonight.
Of course, you're referring to that match between Jonathan Hudson and Alpha T. I don't think that issue's been resolved yet. Right now here, though, the champion wanting to resolve his issue with the challenger at this moment, telling him that this is his house.
Whether that was in English or in Spanish, I'm not sure if that's repeatable on television here, folks. But
yeah, I'm not going to put those words into Google Translate.
Right now, Rich Portaiella absolutely in control in this match. And like you said, Donnie, there's wrestlers coming from all over the country, all over the world, want to test themselves against guys like Rich Portaiella.
Well, Proving Ground is the place where you go to prove yourself, where you get noticed. I mean, look at the crowd in attendance. Look at the waves we've been making. Look at our YouTube views. We're one of the biggest promotions here in Florida, right here, right now, and that man is our champion. And wait a minute, Mini Lemons stopping that suplex there, not once but twice.
Wisely using that right leg. Oh,
suplex of his own. And I was a little hard on Mini Lemons, talking about, hey, it's his debut. Why is he getting a title shot? He's proving it right here, right now. This 11-year veteran knows how to put on a match, giving Rich Portaiella everything and more.
Absolutely, but Manny Lemons right now, he has to suck it up. He has to get up on his feet. Getting the champ over for a suplex is great, but you want to continue that momentum. And Manny Lemons right now is hurting. He is absolutely hurting in this match, but he is getting up to his feet there, Donnie.
Yep, having to use that rope. Referee counting to 10. Manny Lemons back to his feet first.
Oh, he's got his momentum.
I think he's waiting for Rich Port to turn around. Clothesline from the challenger. Another lariat. Third time might be the charm here. No, wait. Scoop slam instead. Gonna try to win the title right here. No. Rich Portaiella able to save his championship at the very last second.
Oh, but Lemons is able to turn the tide. Goes to the ref, making sure that was a 2 count. Now Lemons again, trying to suck it up, get that wind in him.
All right.
Pumping up the crowd and pumping himself up. He might have the champion on the ropes.
Figuratively speaking, but perhaps literally here in a few seconds, wanting the champion to turn around, picking him up on his shoulders. Rich Port able to slither out. Trying to go for it, but Mini Lemons having none of it. Picking him up again.
Oh! What a drop!
Beautiful execution from the challenger, but he's got to close the gap. He's got to at least get a hand. Wait, he's got it. No!
If he'd just gotten his hand on his shoulder a couple seconds earlier, Donnie, we would have a new champion right now. Unbelievable.
What an upset.
Wait a
minute, hold on.
Gus De La Vega's back out here at ringside.
Gus De La Vega coming out here, I guess, to just cheer on his setting partner. He's perfectly within his rights to do that.
Well, he's distracting right now, Manny Lemons.
Well, maybe he just wants to congratulate Manny Lemons on a hard-fought match.
Oh,
if I'm
Lemons, I don't turn my back in on the champion right now. But De La Vega's got his attention, and in his biggest match. Oh! Oh, almost another miscommunication. And there's
That could have ended in disaster.
Oh, Gus.
De La Vega eating that elbow meant for Richport. Richport picking up many lemons though.
Oh.
Executing it perfect, hooking the leg. And Richport Ayala is still the champion.
Race your winner is still here at WWN Proving Ground, heavyweight champion,
Well, it's another great title defense by Richport Ayala, though I kind of feel a little cheated there that Gus De La Vega came to ringside
Gus
in that
De La Vega.
situation.
Mini Lemons pulling on the hair. Gus,
Oh, my
why is
goodness.
Mini Lemons doing that? Gus De La Vega was just coming up, just watch.
Well, we know Gus De La Vega doesn't wear a weave, but right now the set's coming into the ring. It looks like we're gonna have gang warfare.
Wait a minute.
What's that music? Is that it?
What is that music?
I know whose music that is. That's Sideshow. That's a Florida Heritage Champion, Sideshow.
What the hell's he doing here?
Down goes President Schiato. Down goes Daniel Starling. Gus De La Vega gets kicked down the rope, and he gets super kicked by Sideshow. Oh,
It's
my
pure
God.
pandemonium here in Proving Ground.
The eighth deadly sin is making all the other sins pay. Oh, and now we got a fight between Richport Ayala and Sideshow, Donnie.
Richport Ayala doing a smart thing and putting some distance between him and the Florida Heritage Champion Sideshow.
Unbelievable. Sideshow, the eighth deadly sin, able to save Manny Lemons after a beatdown. Oh, he's gonna go for the microphone now.
Oh, I'm sorry, was I not invited to this party?
Maybe it got lost in the mail.
Y'all don't let me something to announce to you?
Sideshow, who's got his own problems with the set.
You know, I might not be here much. Oh, you little boo-boo. I might not be here very much. But I pay attention, and I'm sick and tired of set 8 sticking their noses in everybody's business and bust their ass right here.
Well, he does have a point.
So I'm not just gonna stick my nose in your business, I'm gonna stick my whole very being in your business. Oh, Richard, or should we call you Dick for short?
Our production guy's gonna have a little extra work this week. Okay, a lot of extra work.
Oh, wait a minute. Richport's not short. He's very tall. He's like, what, 6'7"?
Business with you since Pete Stroke, and I think in 2 weeks, you and I, brother, in this very ring, right here at WWN Proving Ground.
Oh, that would
Well,
be
the challenge has
incredible.
been laid there. Florida Heritage Champion of FIP challenging Richport.
I don't think the champ wants a match with Sideshow. I don't think he wants any part of the eighth deadly sin.
Oh, wait. You think I don't want your WWN title? I just want to punch you in the face a million times.
Well, he's got a title of his own.
People want to see me beat the hell out of Richie Port right here in Port Richey.
Oh, that is a 100% approval by the crowd here in Port Richey.
I'm going to sweeten the pot for you, brother. Just to give you a little incentive. Don't worry about putting your title on the line. I'll put my FIP Florida Heritage Championship on the
Now
line.
that is a carrot to dangle in front of a racehorse like Richport. Chance to be a double gold champion. What the? That wasn't called for.
Unbelievable 2 weeks. Well, there you have it.
You know what I'm doing? You ain't about that life?
I don't think I've ever seen a champ called out like this before, Donnie.
Richport not used to getting this kind of disrespect.
Oh my, I think that finally might turn the corner. Oh my, 2 weeks, that'd be incredible. The Florida Heritage Championship on the line. And there he is right now, the FIP Florida Heritage Champion Sideshow. Donnie, I'm gonna let you take this bad boy out.
Well, once again, Big Slowhead, it has been great working with you. And hey, let's give some props to Minnie Lemons.
Yes,
A
yes,
great show here at WWN Proving Ground. or a great first showing here. You know, he gets a few wins, he might get another shot at that Proving Ground title. And who knows, he might be facing a double gold champion if Bridgeport can beat Sideshow for that FIP Florida Heritage Championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for everyone here at WWN Proving Ground, I'm Donnie Harris Jr., he's Vic Slowhand, we'll see you next time.
Mighty Minimum! De serpente y gladio, this is not! Ya se acabó! It's over! We're done with the Wildside experience! That's it! We got bigger fish to fry now! We got more important matters that we have to take care of!
And more important matters means Rick Thames, you're going to put that championship that rightfully belongs to me in my hand. I'm the greatest cruiserweight champion this company's ever seen, respectfully. And you're gonna put that title in my hand, or we're gonna have a serious problem. And speaking of champions, Richard.
You know, I usually don't let people get to me. I usually don't let people piss me off. But as of right now, I am pissed off. Sideshow, you want to show up to my show? And you want to start making demands? No, you don't do that. I run this place. So what's going to happen? You want to call me out for in 2 weeks? We go one-on-one for your title? Guess what? I agree with that. I accept it, because all that's going to happen is I'm going to become victorious, and that belt is going to be right next to my belt. Why? Because I'm Mr. RPA. I'm that freaking Rican. I am main event Rich Atta!
Ya tú sabes!
Man, tonight we wrote the final chapter in the book of Tito Torres, Benji Neptune, the Wild Side Experience versus the Set Incorporated. Man, those boys gave us everything they had tonight, but we gave them just a little bit more. Benji, what you got to say about that?
Now that we took out Madman at Work, took out the Set, now we're ready for new challengers. Better together. Oh, wait, whoa, whoever it is, whichever tag team wants a piece of the Wild Side Experience, come and get it. You're about to find out what time it is.